Hey everybody, this is Bo. We're back in the Sports Lounge. We're going to head the signal all the way from Detroit and go out to Adams State College to get a chance to talk to their wrestling coach, Jason Ramstetter. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine, and yourself?
Very good. Listen, we want to say that, one, you're one of the most popular, your programs and yourself, for our show. We received more emails about your program than even Borelli's out here at Central Michigan University. The mixed martial art guys, from Rory Markham to Jay Huron to Ryan Schultz to Tim Booch, who's been on the UFC numerous times now, have actually checked out and know about your program.
Well, thank you very much. That's pretty flattering.
Yeah, we got lots of. Our YouTube thing was pretty popular as well. We couldn't believe it. We check those numbers every once in a while, but our website was just overflown with comments about your program. So we'd like to find out exactly what is the big growth with you in your program. The interesting thing that we saw this year, as far as wrestling in general, is that when the NCAA were doing their big tournament. Their version of March Madness for wrestling, in the stands themselves, there was a lot of professional fighters watching, or some of their clubs, Extreme Couture. I mean, the list goes on with the people in the stands. Have you seen that on your level, the interest level of wrestling?
It is there. It's very much there, and it's a matter of you just don't see as many of the big names. One of our rival schools in Nebraska has a guy that's been fighting basically for free on his amateur status to keep his eligibility, but he's been fighting in Bodog, and you're seeing it around. You don't see the big names like Coutures and the Koscheck's at the Division II level, but there are people trying to break in. The sport is definitely getting to be a huge feeder for MMA.
And I think, you know what, I personally think that's great because the one thing that I love about wrestling, and I haven't seen this in other sports, is the character and the reputation of wrestlers precedes them. When I go to wrestling matches, I don't see armed guards like I do at basketball games. I don't see people getting drunk in the stands like I do at football games. I seriously see classic guys worried about their grades and training, and that's something I haven't experienced ever until recently when I started following college sports as far as wrestling. That was very impressive to me, and I mention that to our audience all the time.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, they do. It's a very blue-collar crowd. The following of wrestling tends to be that way, and so you don't have those kind of issues. It's usually people just, working away, and that's kind of the following the sport has.
Now, right now, as far as your role goes, you're constantly looking for athletes to come to your program. You're constantly looking inside the program. How much traveling do you do right now to looking for those wrestlers or those people that want to